right, Coach. Well, 7 weeks in now to your summer workouts, you've got a group of guys right now that are really buying into what you're putting out there right now in regards to the things you're doing in the weight room and the practices and that sort of thing. You're making it a tough summer for them, but it seems like the guys are really buying in and really responding to what it is that you guys are putting together for them.
Yes, sir. One thing we talked about coming into the summer was mental toughness, and we wanted to make this summer tougher than the season. And we wanted to find out now who's going to be mentally tough to play through those 40 minutes. And like I said, we're into week 7 right now, and these guys have responded really well.
We looked at last year, kind of putting a close on last year. Guys got in, and right around this time last year, you guys were getting in and were summer classes and that sort of thing. But you're able to get to that final game in the conference tournament. Fell just short to the eventual champion in Tougaloo. How much motivation does that give you to even go further this year, to be able to hopefully take that conference again this year and make a good run in the NAIAs?
Well, it's a lot of motivation. Our goal every year is to compete for championships. That's conference championship, then national championship. And I tell each group that comes in, what will be your legacy? You want your legacy to be either conference champions, national champions, whatever the case may be. These guys, they understand that. They're willing to work to get that done, and that's one of the reasons why they're here now, and we're in week 7.
One thing you emphasize a lot over these past few weeks is better guard play. I looked at some guys that really kind of caught my eye, really taking a lot more of a leadership role. Guys like Chris Oakley and Rob Thomas, guys who have been in the program for a minute. They're really just stepping up and really making some great strides and really leading some of the guys that are coming into the program and seeing how the way that you do things here.
Those guys, like I said, they've been wanting this. Robert, has been a staple in the program, and he's a kid that we can depend on 150%. He takes care of his business in the classroom. He takes care of his business off the court. He does everything that we ask him. He's one of our co-captains, and also with Chris Oakley, one of our senior guards, who is the captain. I couldn't ask for any better leadership in those 2 young men.
You look at a guy like Maurice Williams, who comes back, Maurice Johnson, who comes back this year after being out for last year due to some NAIA eligibility situations. He's ready to go now. What does a guy like that bring to your program? That 3-point threat, anywhere on the floor, yeah. He's a dangerous guy on the floor for you.
Yeah, Maurice is he likes to call himself a bucket, but I tell him that's okay. I said, but it's other things you got to do for us in order for us to be successful. And he's bought into, defending. He's bought into rebounding. He's bought into scoring. And as of right now, he's done everything we've asked him to do.
The new guys that you've gone out and recruited, some of the guys from D2 programs, and you've really rated the JUCOs and that sort of thing. They've really come in, and they've seemed to have assimilated very well into the way that you do things here at EWC.
Right. Those guys, I told them during the recruitment process, I said, we bring our guys in the summertime, and we get in early and work, and those guys didn't have a problem with it. They wanted to come to the city of Jacksonville and to the campus of EWC and get busy early. I said, hey, this is what it takes. Champions are born in the summertime, not in the fall.
And then you go into the season going in with a fresh mindset. You've seen what this conference is about. You were the conference coach of the year a couple of years ago, had great success at Talladega, came in, led the team to the GCAC championship game last year. What's it going to take to finally get over that hump this year? Man,
to finally get over that hump this year, number one, we got to have a bench. You got to have some depth if you're gonna fight the Tougaloos and the Philanders and the Dillers and those guys. And I think we've addressed those issues with our recruitment this past off season. And I'm excited. I'm really excited about what we have and ready to get this season going and moving forward.
What does a guy like Coach Bales means to you for the things that he's been able to do as an assistant coach, and to be able to have him, and for as long as you had him, from different stop to different stop, he's been a mainstay for you on your coaching staff?
Coach Bales understands me. He understands the kids. He understands what it takes for us to be successful. He's a guy that comes to work, puts his hard hat on, doesn't complain about anything, and he comes and gets the job done. Like I said, I trust him 100%. I trust him with his evaluation of talent. I trust him with his in-game decisions. I trust him with his adjustments. He's just a guy that I trust all around the board, and he's been very, very valuable to me.
Final question: there's a lot of newness going on around here. It doesn't just stop with any one program. It's affected your program as well. You got a new locker room that's getting ready to go up here very shortly. What's it mean to you to be able to have something that finally, you're kind of, in a bit of flux last year with being able to get some things going and have that locker room. Looks like you're going to be able to have that this year. What's going to be able to mean to yourself, mean to your guys, and potentially what that can mean for recruiting?
Well, it means that they have a home. It's like any, you're in limbo and you don't have one place to stay, but you're in between. So now that these guys know that they'll have a home, they have something they can take pride in, and it's something that we can show off to our recruits and show off to the campus community, and we're very excited about it.
Coach, thanks so much. Best of luck.
Thank you.